Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Entrepremommies show. I'm
Hello.
Tiffy. And
And
we
I'm
got,
Nicole Flamer.
hi, guys. Welcome to another installment. Sorry about my voice. I just want to give you guys just a little breakdown. It's been a long week. Had a little cold. Been trying to save my voice, so I do apologize for the the hoarseness in my voice. So you just like, she don't sound right. That's why. But I'm still here. We still pushing. So how was your week, Nikki?
Oh, my week was a little busy, the kids are getting ready for Halloween, so we're getting costumes and getting ready for school parties. My workload was actually light this week. With the cleaning business, it was light. With the drop ship, it was kind of light. So I'm wondering when I have a light week if other people are having light weeks or they're not spending money. So, but it wasn't a bad week. It
Mhm.
just wasn't. It's kind of good. It kind of balanced out not to have that much business work to do, to match up with the rise in family stuff to do. So, that's a good thing and a bad thing. So,
Well, it's online selling and other things. So one week you're eating steak, next week it's ramen noodles. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right. They do balance out.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the road of an entrepreneur.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. But it's good. It's Freedom Road, though. It's good. I'd rather be on that road than some other ones.
I know exactly what you mean. Mm.
Mhm.
Actually, thinking about my week, because of having a cold, being a little sick, I was able to step back and say, you know what, I'm doing nothing today.
That's good. Yeah.
I was able to, when it came to business, not with family, because
Yeah.
kids
There's no
don't care that
clocking
you're
out
sick.
for family. Yeah.
Yeah, kids don't care that you're sick. They don't care.
Yeah.
But I was able to say, okay, you know what? Today I'm touching nothing. I'm going to just rest because my mind goes when I'm in business mode. I can get started at 9. The next thing I know, it's 2 o'clock, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't even eat.
Mm, that's nice.
But then I have to go, oh man, I got to eat something. Then I'm like, hey, when I'm making dinner, oh, let me eat something light, because food is very important to me.
Yeah. Me too. Food is very good as well.
So, whew. So one of the things that you want to talk about is about Small Business Saturday, and I think that's a
Yeah.
good time for people to get started to think about that.
Oh, yes, yes. So Small Business Saturday is coming up. It's a whole weekend. It starts with Black Friday, goes to Small Business Saturday. Then we've got Cyber Monday. Then we got Giving Tuesday. And I'm sure they'll throw some more stuff. So in the 10 years, it'll be a week of like taking money from people. So
Oh yeah, that'll be in a couple years.
you're right. Maybe next year we'll have you know, that would be fun to try to think of what could they tag on. We got Giving Tuesday, so Wednesday's free or something. So I don't know. But Small Business Saturday is on November 30th. And actually American Express sponsors Small Business Saturday. So for small business owners if you have online business or if you have a brick and mortar business, or if you have, like I said, like we were talking last week, if you're selling things like Avon paparazzi, you might as well use this to your advantage because it is a quick, a snippet where people can recognize. And you know what? People like to rally around a day because in the last year, what I've seen, like Sister's Day, Love Your Daughter Day, Love Your Son Day, Cookie Day, Coffee Day, Donut Day. So, people like to rally around a day. So why not make it work for your business? So American Express on their website, they actually offer resources like graphs, images. I think there's even maybe some GIFs on here. Let me see. No, they offer a access to a free trial of some video editing. So you might as well go use that for your business. And you should start doing it now because if you
Yes.
think about it like this, It's October the 25th today when we're taping this. So it's October the 25th. If you're doing any type of mailing or stuff, you don't really, if somebody wants to have something come in, it's a little bit different with Christmas than Black Friday, but if somebody wants to have something come in by that weekend, they need at least a week or 2 weeks to order it from you. So you should be putting out your promotional information so you can get that stuff in that 4 weeks prior when people are going to order stuff. When people who are proactive are going to order stuff, you're going to have your late people. Well, they can go to Amazon and get next day, 2 days shipping if necessary. But I personally don't offer that. So if you're going to order from me, it's going to be a week. It's going to take a week or two to get it. But you should start doing your promotions now on your Facebook pages, your Instagram, your Twitter for Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, especially if you have primarily online businesses. Cyber Monday, you should have sourced already for Cyber Monday because people want deep discounts. They want to pay $1 for something that was $200. So you should have been doing your sourcing over the summer, or you're not going to, sourcing now probably is not going to help you, but you should really kind of source all year long if you're going to be offering something. But to get the best discounts, you probably should have already had that stuff ready to go. Packages, gift baskets, gift boxes, any of that stuff should be already ready to go. You should have your pictures ready. You should be advertising now for that weekend of buying. Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and if you're on the nonprofits, Giving Tuesday, because people like to give on Tuesday. So there's a whole stream of things that you can get into for that weekend, and you should start now. You should start now. At the very latest, be putting something up. Oh, there I go. There we go. You should start now. Be putting something up now to start getting people thinking. Because think about it. After Thanksgiving or after Halloween, people think about eating on Thanksgiving. So really, it's Christmas time already. I mean, in the stores even, people are already decorating. So I mean, it's Christmas time. So already get that money.
Yeah. So let's say I'm a merchant and I didn't think about this.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think, if I'm a merchant, I didn't think about this. I'm wondering, this probably is a good time to go through my inventory and see what I have too much of. Yep.
Something that you can part ways with that is not selling, that you can deep discount. Yeah. And start making, I'm a firm believer that there is a buyer for everything. Even if something's not selling right, you can reposition it, rebrand it, re-show it in some way. And maybe you might want to try offering it in a different way. It's funny, like with one of my products, I sell oils. I'll rebrand something. If a name's not working, let's say I have something like, I just came up with a fragrance called Candy Apple Cutie. So that is to pull up on the Thanksgiving fall theme, right? But let's say Candy Apple Cutie is not resonating with people. So, maybe I'll call it Harvest Apple, and I will rebrand it to maybe a more older genre, a more established genre, who's that harvest country farm theme. Like the Candy Apple Cutie might be to a younger set who, so that's what I would suggest doing, taking some of these old products, things that aren't selling, things that are just sitting there that you can comfortably deep discount. Because at the end of the day, when I used to sell on eBay, if something wasn't selling and I'm like, I don't want to lower the price, I had to redo the thought and say, you know what, it's not helping me sitting on my shelf, so I might as well get something for it. so if I got to lower it 50% just to get it out of my shelf, then I got to lower it 50% because I'd rather it sell for something than just sit up and take space.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes you have to rethink things, things that you thought were going to be a good idea. I had one situation where I had bought clothes in bulk. When I first put them up, oh my gosh, they would not sell. I actually had to pull them off for about 6 months, and then put them up, they sold like hotcakes. And the only thing I could attribute it to was the change in fashion. And I think sometimes we don't take into consideration that we are getting things. Everybody is not necessarily looking at fashion the same way. So you get something and you think it's going to be fashionable, but it might take a good 6 months or a year before your target market or who's seeing your products says, oh, that's a fashion. Perfect example, Uggs, right?
Oh, yes.
So like Uggs have been around for a long time, but before it became saturated in the market, it took a good 5-10 years for it to get saturated so that your average farm girl in Nebraska was like, hey, I need me a pair of Uggs. Even though when Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian might have been wearing them, you know what I mean? It took a good time before Nebraska farm girl said, I need me a pair of Uggs, you know? So
you can spend $200
for all that stuff, right?
No shade against Uggs because Tiffany does own quite a few pairs.
I love some Uggs.
Okay. In fact, I get a pair of Uggs every Christmas. They are comfy.
Oh, they're not.
They are so comfy.
Product.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
The funny thing is that they were able to transcend just being a fad to actually being a staple piece of clothing that, you know, Uggs are now like a Burberry trench coat, you know? It's like, it's a part, you can wear them any time of the year and you can have them. They don't really go out of style.
That is true. Because
not everything operates.
Yeah.
Uggs managed to be able to do that.
They really did, because especially even let's see here. Even with like they even went into men's as well. You know, they got I can't think of the football player's name, but they got a football player to be like their spokesperson for their men's, which was like, oh, you know.
Yeah. Look it up.
Yeah. Wow. So if I'm a small business and I'm thinking about this, one thing that I like to add on that is I'm a bundle person. Huh?
Tom Brady.
It was Tom Brady. I was thinking it was.
These football lovers are like looking at you like, Tom Brady? Come on. But I'm with you.
He on my team. He on my team. He on my team. Okay. He's not on my team. I'm sorry. I just knew there was a football player. I thought it was him. I was like, if I get that wrong. Yeah. But my husband says he still ain't wearing them. But you know.
he wears them for that $1, and then he takes them.
Yeah. So one other thing to add on top of all that, especially when you get to holiday time, I'm a bundle person. I like to take products that could go together and present them together, put a nice price that is a good value for me and a good value for the customer, and put it all together, because people like to not have to work.
Yes.
Because if I can put it all together, and so now you have a gift, a perfect gift for someone, and this could work for really anything. So if you have a candle holder and you make candles, or if you have certain scents that are standard scents, like everyone knows cinnamon, anything apple, that's a standard scent. And yeah. You know, you could put like a whole creation of that, put a nice dollar on it, and make a nice return. Right. Sometimes you can even take the amount that they all cost equally and maybe drop $1 or $2 off, and it still looks like a value to the customer.
Definitely. Yep.
Sometimes I drop $5, but that's
well, you know, it's all about getting rid of it, right? I mean,
exactly, because you can get exactly. You start at a price point that's comfortable, where you're like, okay, even though it's sat here for a while, I'm still gonna make money off of it.
Right.
And then as you get, after Christmas, then if you still got, a few of them left, that's when it's 50 and 75% off time.
Yeah.
That's liquidation time. So
yeah.